So I'm very fresh in this industry. I had just quit my job. I was hungry to make something happen and find somebody that I could use my knowledge and skills to help. And so I go walk around the office and I ask all the other more experienced and tenured agents here in the Keller Williams Metropolitan office in Houston, Texas. And I say, do you have a house that I could hold open, right? One of the greatest ways for agents to find people to help is to sit in open houses and be nice and be helpful and meet people. And so I'm like, got to get in there and start doing these things, right? Not all my friends are going to run out and use me because I'm brand new, and they don't even, some of them don't even know that I switched careers. So I go down the hall and I talk to this one guy, and he's gracious to give me an open house. Well, that house had been on the market for like 283 days. And I remember this very vividly because later on I would find out that doing an open house on a property that's been on the market almost a year is likely to result in zero people that come through that door. I didn't know any better at the time, so I've got on my best suit. I've got my little radio going. I've got water set out. I left the door wide open to welcome anybody and everybody to the house. And lo and behold, they had done a little bit of a price reduction on this property. And so I'm telling you, 25, 30 people, it was a lot, came in that door. And I didn't know any better. I thought, well, this is just how all open houses are. But that wasn't the truth. But um, the real estate world was on my side that day. And so all of these people come in. Well, there's this one couple, and they had two kids, and they walked in and they loved the house, and they actually wanted to buy the home. Well, statistically, again, I would find this out later, maybe 1% of people that visit open houses actually buy that house. And so these people had been living in a neighborhood nearby, and they knew what they wanted, and they came in and they said, hey, we want to buy this house. Well, I said, okay, well, let's start talking about it. And they're like, well, we have to sell our house first in order to buy this one. Okay, so a second person comes in and he's like, I would like to write an earnest money check and write a contract right now in the open house. This has never happened to anyone I know and has never happened to me again. So I proceed to handwrite this contract and take this guy's check and put this house under contract. And that family was still there, and they were looking around and they were kind of crushed. Well, come to find out, the guy that brought the earnest money